But the men's basketball team weren't the only ones to host playoff games this past week, as the Oswego men's and women's hockey teams both hosted SUNY Cortland in the first round of the SUNYAC playoffs, with the women's team falling 1-0 in overtime and the men's team advancing to the championship game. Oswego Now's Jack Joannides has all the highlights from the games and explains what the men's hockey team needs to improve on as they take on Geneseo this weekend.
The SUNY Oswego men's played an excellent game on Wednesday evening against the Cortland Red Dragons. It was a shutout 4-0. But that wasn't the only part that mattered. Oswego starting goaltender Stephen Kagakowski looked lost and was pulled from a game a few weeks ago against Fredonia on the road. Now, let's go back to the women's side for a second. This is what head coach Mark Digby said about Cortland a few days before the game.
The games that we've played Cortland, we've had to play extremely consistent. They're a very talented team. They play a really good offensive game, and they've got a great goalie. You know, their D do a good job of moving pucks, and so, you know, biggest thing for us is to play a consistent game, manage our emotions, and manage our decisions well.
No, that wasn't the only thing that Digby said that mattered in this game. The next part was about goaltending. This is what he had to say about it.
Well, I think the biggest thing, though, is that, yes, they get credit with the shutout, but I think when you look at all of those games, I mean, we've had, 5 shutouts in the last 7 games, I think it is. There might be 6 in the last 8 games, something, but we've been playing very...
Well, let's head back on the men's side of things as we look at 3 goals. As you can see here, we have Oswego who's just scored the first goal in impressive fashion with 23 seconds first period, was assisted by Connor Sleeth and Ryan Dickinson. Then we have Shane Bull, who scored the second goal tonight with an assist by Dickinson again. With around 11 minutes to play, we have Tommy Cahill, who had an unassisted goal. This is Jack Jersey reporting for Oswego Now. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Now, if you want to catch the SUNYAC Championship, you can tune in to WNYO 88.9 FM.